Today is esthetician education. Hey, not psycho. Hey girl, hey. I'm writing in the comments, that's why. Veronica. Hey girl. Okay. So, it's a little later than normal. But I was working. And then I got a facial. So I'm still going to go live. And today is esthetician education because Wednesdays are esthetician education. Hey, Stanette. How are you? How are you doing? So I was thinking of what I wanted to talk about. And basically for today, I'm going to talk about estheticians working for a company and some things that you need to do to succeed at that company, because I have worked at a lot of places and I've been a great employee, and it's helped me get to where I am. So that's just one thing that it's helped me with. And so I wanted to do that because, one, I need to talk about more about the 20 ways to be your best at esthetician, at your esthetician job. It's the ebook. I need to talk about it more. And so I figured I'll talk about, if you are working for someone and some goals you need to be setting. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the 3BWAXING show. She said she's doing well. Sinette said she's doing well. How are you? I am doing good. Today was a busy day working. And then I had a facial. Does anyone ever do this? Like, you about to drive in your car, you spend like 10 minutes just looking at your skin in the mirror, and it was not what I wanted to see. And so I texted the esthetician that's in my Phoenix suite, and I was like, girl, I need you. And so I got a facial. My face feels so good. We did a chocolate enzyme. She uses Circadia, is the brand she uses. And she used some Eminent stuff on me. And she did a chocolate enzyme and then oxygen. Am I going to say they're oxygenating? It's like basically an oxygen facial without the machine. So that's why it's so bright. Like, she really brightened it up. It brightens it. Yes, is the same thing I would get. Yeah, it's like, I was sitting in the car and I was just like, whoa, yikes. And then especially being an esthetician, it's just like, I gotta do better. So we were gonna do microderm because I haven't had microderm in a long time, because I usually am just doing chemical peels on myself. So, but we wound up doing the chocolate enzyme because you can't mix what she did on me, and it was tingly. I just, you just feel good after a facial. So that is what today is. It was a very good day, good work day, great clients, just, yeah. So I definitely wanted to stay. I was going to go promise and be consistent with my 3BWAXING show. So favorite facials are my fave. Yes, they're so relaxing. She has a bed warmer that goes all the way. My bed warmer is this small, but it's hard to have a long bed warmer for me because I do a lot more waxing. But she had a bed warmer, and then she massaged my right arm because I wax so much. This gets tightened, and I have a regular massage therapist. I have 2 regular massage therapists, but it just always feels so good, right? So yeah, I am going to get through this information. I want to stay consistent with the 3BWAXING show, because 2020, staying consistent. Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, so I'm thinking, because I'm kind of talking this out as I'm thinking what we're going to talk about, goals for estheticians when they're at a job. And I'll say like 3 goals an esthetician should have when she or he is going into a job. And I am very good at jobs. My parents are just they really taught us, like for Christmas this year, I went home and we stayed extra. Like we're supposed to come back home to California, but we wound up staying a little longer. And one day, everybody had their computers out working on their resume. In my family, jobs and like scholastic, is that the word? I know I should probably know the word. Being a scholar is like a big deal. So, and the reason also I wrote that book, The 20 Ways to Be Your Best at Esthetician School, is because when I started going to esthetician jobs, I noticed that there wasn't much business education. There wasn't much business education at esthetician school, but I noticed that, like, because I would help people. So when I first started working at the large wax firm, I don't even know if I can say them, but the large wax place that I worked for when I was 19, going to college, I would help people budget their money. So I went to University of Arizona for accounting, and I was in business, but I had my esthetician license, and I was working at the wax place, and on my break, I would help people. And I remember this recently that I did this, but I would help people budget their expenses and stuff like that. It was just something I would do. And then the second time I worked there, I would help people with their resumes and with sending emails to management, because I came from a corporate background as well. And so I knew just how to say it. And estheticians that I've been around need that help, that professionalism, because I think you can get a lot done. And sometimes I think that owners of companies who hire estheticians, they don't always think that the esthetician knows much business, so they feel like they can trick them sometimes. And so yeah, that is one thing that I think I'm very good at. So I'll go with 3 goals that you should do if you're an esthetician. So just to introduce myself and the show, welcome to the 3BWAXING show. Welcome to the 3BWAXING show. And so you remember the 3rd time, welcome to the 3BWAXING show. I am Becca, your pro waxer and skin therapist since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through chemical peels and waxing in Santa Ana, California. I have my own product line that's been sold in the US, the UK, Canada, and the AE, which is my exfoliating pads, which I will be sending an email tomorrow about them. I was supposed to do it today, but your girl's not going to do it. It's because I got other stuff to do, personally. And then I help estheticians start their own product line, start their own salon suite. Basically, anything I've done, I help them with my ebooks, my courses, my Pick My Brain calls, and then my lives. So to stay connected with me, I have a ton of freebies. If you click the link in the bio, you can grab those links. So thank you for those who are joining, and then thank you for those catching the replay. Hey, Spring Y, welcome to the 3BWAXING show. So the first goal that I think estheticians should really do for when they're working a job or anything, I think they should make it their goal to, at some point working at a job, ask for a raise. So that's the first one. Hey, Mulhurst, welcome to the 3BWAXING show. Ask for a raise. I noticed at jobs I worked, people didn't ask for raises. When I worked in corporate, people ask for a raise. They teach you how to ask for a raise, right? So the first time I ever did was at a waxing salon. And it wasn't like a normal thing to ask for it. But I was like, I definitely felt like I needed to ask for a raise. It had been like, I'm trying to think how many months it had been. I think it might have been like 6 months. But I felt like I should really get one because I was exceeding all my goals. I came in on time. I wasn't ever sick. There were so many things I was adding to the company that I felt like I should be getting paid more. And so I did it. I asked for a raise and I got it. And then the girl up front, the front desk girl, she was assistant manager, I think, at the time. And she found out that I got the raise, so I helped her get a raise. And so definitely make it your goal. Learn how to send an email asking. I think a major part of asking for a raise is to list out what you provide to the company. So one thing I did was I said, okay, I sell this and this amount. Got my numbers and wrote it all out. And you just want to do your value. And even if you don't work for somebody, you still have to do this when you're selling yourself, like your business or anything like that. You always just want to have what you provide, like off the top of your head, or like any number. Like even me saying, oh, I've shipped my products in the US, the UK, Canada, AE. That's impressive. So that would be one of my first goals for estheticians working somewhere. My second goal, and these are all things that I want to give you guys, goals I want to give you to basically succeed. And I guess I'll explain each way why they succeed. So my second goal for an esthetician would be to try to take initiative. And what I mean by that is try to take people's shifts, sell more, like get noticed. Whether you're trying to move up or start your own place, start getting noticed. Because the thing is, when you become a valuable employee, they will pay you more because you'll be asking for a raise. They'll give you more responsibilities that can teach you things. So because I was a good employee, I became a wax trainer. That taught me how to train other people. And then on top of that, I got asked to do events. So I got asked to do like extra events outside of the company to help promote the company. And that helps because it helped me like learning events and those kind of things and networking, marketing and all that. So start getting noticed. And that's one thing, like all these things are like things I put in that 20 ways to be your best after esthetician school or dominate the spa industry, but just in goal form. So kind of breaking it down. And then, so yeah, that's the second one. The third one, I would say that you would want to make your goal, and all these goals can be done in 3 months, less than 3 months, honestly, is find out what people are good at that you work with and trade with them. Like, I have an example. I've always been really good with retail. Especially, I always find something that I love and then I can retail it. So I get really good at it. I just know how to retail. But one girl, when I was working with her, she really knew how to pre-book clients. I wasn't that great at it. And people liked me, but it was hard to actually get them to pre-book on the books because that's something that, managers and those kind of things look at. So what I did was I said, hey, I can help you. We were kind of just talking about it, and I was like, well, you're good at rebooking. What do you do? And then I'm good at retail. Like, what do you do? So we kind of exchanged on there. But at the same time, I've gotten waxed by other employees. I've gotten facials by other employees. And this will help you get better. When I was leaving one company and starting 3BWAXING, like I put in my 2 weeks or a few weeks or whatever, this girl gave me like a arm and body massage. Like, we did a trade, and she was just showing me things I could do for when I do body scrubs. I don't do body scrubs anymore, but it was helpful. So definitely find someone, make friends with the people you work with, and do that and trade. I'm gonna give a bonus one. My last one, I think that is very important, is and I put this in the book. So if you want to grab the book, let me just talk about the book real quick, because I haven't been talking about it as much. I have a book for estheticians, how to be their best in the spa industry, 20 ways to be the best at your job in the spa industry. But it's also titled Dominate the Spa Industry, because with these you'll do well at a job, and you'll also do well in the spa industry. And this one right here, this last one I'm going to give, number 4, is valuable because it's going to follow you everywhere in any job you go to. Our industry can seem catty. Do not gossip. Not at the job, not at when you have your own business. Like, don't get stuck talking crap about people and getting that energy, that negative energy of just, first of all, you never know where people are going to be later. Like, be talking about somebody, they find out, and then they're a manager somewhere where you're trying to get a job for, and they have the power to hire you. But also, it's just, there's no benefit to it. Especially when you're working, you just don't want a hostile work environment. It's just not beneficial. So that would be my biggest thing, is I really stayed out of it in all my jobs, and I think that helped me. I'm not a person I've always had the rule of not really being buddy with the people I work with. I'm cool with them, but I haven't ever been I've strayed away from it in certain areas or with certain people, but as a whole, I don't really get that close with people I work with. There are a few people I've become really close with, but those are singular people. I just don't really be friends with people at work like that. Yeah, so just stay out of gossip, get some friends outside of work, and talk about your work with them, but don't keep it in that area, because you guys have to work together and you want it drama free. So those are my 4 goals for you for 2020. These goals are for the esthetician who is at a job or starting a job in the esthetician field and is wanting to grow, and either you'll succeed with any of these, even if the goal is just as small as, I want to get a raise, or I want to just do well at the spa, like the soft skills. Because the second goal was to go above and beyond. If you're starting to go above and beyond, your clients will notice, and then your books will start to fill out. And then if you find people who do certain things that you're not good at, and then you teach them what you're good at, you will start to excel. So this will help you with so many things. If you want to start going on your own soon, those things help. So that's what I got for you. So if there's no questions, thank you for those who joined tonight. Thank you for those who are catching the replay. If you want to grab the full book that has the 20 ways, you can click the link in the bio, and then you'll go to the last button that's for professionals, and then you will go to dominate the spa industry button. It's $19.99, and it also has, so it has my 20 ways, things that work for me over and over again. You still can use it if you work for yourself, but then it also has some estheticians and massage therapists who have been in the industry. They've actually been in the industry longer than I have. Actually, no, maybe not longer than I have, but they've had businesses longer than I have. And they give their advice. So it really is a quality book. I need to talk about it more. And yeah, that is what I got for you. So those 4 goals, I kind of made them up on the spot from what's in the book. Just switched them as goals. Do those 4 things, and like religiously work on those 4 things, working somewhere. Things will be changed for you. I'd say not even 3 months, but a month. If you really, go the extra mile, take people's shifts when they need them, do the extra mile for your clients, always retail, no matter what, just do the extra on everything. And you'll watch how things will change for you. And if you're not involved in gossip, you're going to be, in a positive mindset or in a positive space. You won't be getting it. So thank you again. Thank you for joining the 3BWAXING show. Thank you for joining the 3BWAXING show. And so you remember, thank you for joining the 3BWAXING show. I do have an email that I got to send tomorrow about the acne and ingrown pads because they're currently sold out, but I got something for those of you who've been waiting. I'll send out that email. If you want to be on the waiting list to know when the acne and ingrown pads will be back in stock, or any of the pads will be back in stock, can DM me or email me. It's probably best to email me at this point. Email me 3BWAXING@gmail.com to send me your first name and your email that you want the information sent to. So, I know it's late, but thank you. I hope you have a blessed Wednesday. Y'all can tell I'm kind of tired. I've had a long day, okay? Have a blessed Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. So tomorrow is Mask Thursday. So I got to figure out what mask I'll be putting on. I honestly don't even know if I'm going to put on a mask. But I'll definitely talk about one. Oh, excuse me. So, okay. Good night.